Hey guys, welcome to a slightly delayed episode of Drawesome Gaming. Even though we are well into the month of April, I wanted to finish out March's theme of enemies with a very special guest, my big brother Mikey. When I first suggested doing an episode to Mikey, he came up with a very unique subject. Take it away, Mikey.
We can't talk about enemies without talking about the most dangerous enemy of all, man. I'm talking about versus, one-on-one, us versus them, playing other human opponents, PvP. Whether in person or online, AI is no match for an actual human being. Skill levels aside, playing against other people can be as rewarding as it is entertaining. And here I'll share some of my favorite enemy encounters. Nothing says competitive play like a race to the finish. In racing games, your enemy is the other drivers on the road. Now, racing games have been around almost as long as video games themselves, and they come in many forms. From traditional realistic sim-style racing to futuristic sci-fi racers, I like them best when you can actively attack your enemies. Whether it be by just bumping and crashing into other cars like in the Burnout series, or actual weapons like in Wipeout. Being faster than your enemies, of course, is your ultimate goal. Now let's talk about when your enemy is literally everyone on the map. In Battle Royale, there's generally two approaches. The hot drop, where you immediately face your enemies head-on, and the other, which I'm actually not sure what the correct word for it is, so I'm just going to say cold drop, where you get some distance between you and any potential enemy to give yourself time to get properly equipped. After the first few minutes, with either approach, it becomes a game of survival. The enemy could be anywhere. You must be vigilant and see them before they see you. You only win when all enemies have been defeated. Another classic genre, this one puts you head-to-head with your enemy, one-on-one in the fighting arena. After school at the local arcade, countless hours I spent facing off with my opponents, engaging in mortal combat to be the best street fighter. I bested my enemies with fatal combos and even fataler fatalities. In the arcade, your enemies line up in a row of quarters, waiting for the chance to prove their mettle. For the last one, some may say enemy is a strong word to describe your opponent, but if you've ever played Monopoly, you likely agree that enemy is the perfect word to describe your sister after she just bankrupted you when you landed on Park Place for the 1000th time. That being said, one could easily consider the party game to be the most lighthearted of the games listed here. After all, you can't help but laugh when your enemy comes up with a good quip and quiplash. But you also know your true enemies when you're playing Mario Party. Whether friend, acquaintance, or stranger, anyone has the potential to be your enemy in the world of online multiplayer.
Thank you for checking out this slightly more detailed episode of Drawesome Gaming. Mikey, also known as Michaelocalypse on the interwebs, can be found on social media and our group gaming YouTube channel, Real Neat Games, link in the description. Of course, I could not do this without my wonderful patrons. You guys are the best! Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Okay, love you, bye!